I go be the last governor wey go make im pipo no get water. Obaseki na im tok dis one. Edo State Governor Mr. Godwin Obaseki don tok say im government go create water market system wey go ensure the supply of water wey clean, wey dey safe, more convenient and affordable for Edo pipo. Obaseki give dis assurance wen e carry waka round Evoimi, Ugboha and Uromi water supply scheme for Edo Central Senatorial District for Edo State. E come reassure say im administration no go deprive the pipo of public water supply. E come also say e go be the last governor wey go make pipo lack water.
There are several projects in this. There's the main project of building the water gathering system, where we went to in Ugboha, where you had the pumping stations. You saw the facility that takes water from the river, from the Ugboha River, takes it into the pumping stations, and then takes it into storage tanks. The federal government project ended with building that system, that facility, and some of the distribution, not the reticulation. So what was handed over to us was the facility to first gather the water and move it into central storage systems like this. The second project, which is the responsibility of the state, is to now take this water from this bulk containers and now try and get them into homes. That would mean laying pipes to several communities and then ensuring that those pipes are now sent into homes or areas where they will be used. And that takes time and it's a lot of expense. We want to thank the European Union who provided some of the money. We had to pay our own counterpart funds, obviously. What will become in Nigeria one of the most successful private sector, public sector partnership in water. What we have done with water in Edo State, I've said, look, I will be the last governor to keep our people thirsty from water, from public water supply, because there's really no reason. You can see today we went in and we saw a river, a very prolific river where we could get water. So there's water here. So there's really no reason why this water cannot be delivered to people in their homes.
Oga Governor say to estimate the demand, the citizens must form water associations and dem go register their members. E come also thank European Union wey help them with money to solve water supply issues for the state.
So what we've done is to look at the water market in Edo State and separate it into urban water demand and rural water demand. For urban water demand, you'll have to have large water systems like we've just seen, large pumping stations, large pumps, large pipes, moving water to a central location from where they will now be sent to homes. For small towns, it will not be economic to have this sort of investment because of the limited number of people who live in those areas. So we now have what we call a small towns water authority. It will be cheaper to get underground water, not surface water like we've done now. So we'll construct large boreholes where we can harvest water underground into main collection systems and then distribute within those small communities. But for it to be economically viable, we will need the communities to form water associations and get their members who are the people who are going to use this water anyway. Because before you begin to make the investments in the boreholes, in the overhead tanks, in sending out the water, you need to know that there's demand and estimate the demand. So for us to estimate the demand, these people must form water associations in the community. They know themselves. And what we will do in that case is to make the investments in the boreholes, in the overhead tanks, and then give the association the water so that they can sell to their members, collect whatever they have agreed, so that they can continue to maintain and sustain the facilities we have put. That's the basis for providing these associations in the rural areas. But in the large towns like Uromi, Biaja, particularly in Edo Central, where that has had challenges getting underground water, what we've decided to do, first, reactivate all the water schemes. And we are revamping them. We are putting in place a system where we can now recover the costs in these investments. Like you can see, it's very expensive. Look at the network of pipes and pumps that we've had to put in place to take the water almost 20 kilometers from the river down here. And then you can imagine the extent of distribution of pipes into homes, into communities. Right now, people pay for water. And our goal is to ensure that we get them cleaner, safer water, more convenient, at a cheaper rate at which they are buying water now from private providers.
The ogbonge people wey tanda for the inspection na Edo State Governor Mr. Godwin Obaseki, the coordinator Edo State Water Scheme Project Mr. Adeyemi Adesunji, and many others. Dis one na the ogbonge informate wey TMC TV carry come give una on top the koko for today. My name na Chidima Anichukwu from Benin.